He breaks off in the first frame. Mark Allen would definitely have to improve on his last round's performance. That was a very...
Any options available to him.
A little bit surprised he didn't screw off two cushionings there, really, for the black. Well,
choosing to take the red
13.
off the pink spot. That previous angle showed
21.
us there. It's very, very rare that you see one turn off these days. Such
35.
if touched, but he won't want to move into them unless he has
43.
to.
just missed those two reds to the left of the bunch. Well, that's what I thought he was going to play.
To miss those two reds, but knowing that, like you, I'm not 100% sure what he was trying to. Black end of the table. Just caught that a little bit too thin, played for that cue ball to be...
1.
Solid.
Six.
Red a little bit too thick.
1.
If Mark Allen could clear up here.
Eight.
Got the more traditional these days, big long backswing, smooth through the ball, advantage.
16.
Tremendous match player, Mark Allen. He'll know
He
exactly.
does need blacks with these two last reds.
23.
Now, as you see, the red. Potted with authority. He's missed a green. He won't be too concerned. He's done it.
Oh. There we see the dump shot, knock the red up and down the table. Leaves Mark the opportunity to move almost every shot there. Herb moved up.
Put it well. He's left this red to the right corner, playing for the black.
1.
If you can get a full ball cannon on that, that'll work out nicely. He just flicked the other red. Was brilliant around the pink and black, tiny little cannons and stun.
And I've never seen really many players out there who've got a better cue ball control than
Much mileage from the cue ball when this player's at the
7.
table.
$25.
Hampering any of the reds helps. That one red in the right hand side gets first frame on the board.
33.
He's going to look for a nice angle in the black here.
41.
Covering each other at the moment.
Low on the black. That way he can then try and play the cannon
57.
into the pack. But red.
Mm. 65.
Well, surely not. Neil Robertson has been royally punished for that very poor safety.
Magellan.
Four blacks. And then play for snookers on the one remaining red if he gets that far.
1.
It is technically possible to get 15 points. The free ball and another black, that's another 8. And that's why you see these players carry on in these. To return to the black off this red. He had almost no margin of error for that shot.
17.
Being over. Goes
25.
the red.
Near up.
Finished. So these little safety battles at the start of frames, these opening moves, what it's going to collide into. Doesn't want to push anything over a pocket. In the end, chose to play it slightly thicker than
If he can find the gap with the cue ball. Well, in the end, he did play that gap, but with a safety shot. That
Such is the skill of Neil Robertson.
playing the cue ball. These first early frames. But Mark were to win. Oh,
Maybe you're right.
also, I think if Mark Allen does.
That for me is one of the hardest shots in the game. Travel. Just have a hack. He did. He's just got to work this little puzzle out. That red on the black spot's the one causing all
Right.
the...
17.
pink. pockets. It just plays on your mind a little bit, that.
24.
Did he? Shot. Always going to be the
31.
problem.
Near Robertson.
Played the red as you said. And in the end it just snowballed. I'm sure 5 minutes ago Mark Allen would have been something that usually he does very, very well.
On the frame. If Mark Allen doesn't pinch the frame from here,
14.
he's got to play off a cushion now. It shouldn't be a problem.
20.
Mental blow to your opponent, and all the balls are in the middle of the table. You make each and every shot as simple as possible.
28.
Remember, as an 11-year-old boy, I got crowned by this stage, and but Steve was still a great player. And I remember asking him what the missed simple shots. I wish I'd listened to him.
So I would always say, if you get
41.
perfect on it. So I always think sometimes when you leave that shot till last, put all your eggs in one basket, it can go wrong.
44.
No, this is shots that go in the pink. And he's not on it.
I would have played for that red much earlier.
Yeah, if you can win the frame with the other reds, then fair enough. But
Into a winner. Just to be careful he doesn't leave a free ball here.
Foul. And a miss.
Would have taken insurance out there, put the pink safe. Still kept Neil snookered. He's got out of it. Where are these balls going to finish? We've seen this a few times this week already. Was the red's not potable? Just playing the double across the table. Still trying to send the red ball up the top end of the table. Leave the cue ball down here. Very, very well played. As played. See? Coming down, you're trying to come down for the blue or black. It's a nicely controlled. Neil Robertson will need snookers.
8.
Neil
Foul.
says yep to Mark. You want to keep up the momentum, hopefully take a nice 2-frame lead into the interval.
Better position.
1.
That's a lovely shot. To the left. No, he's a bit too straight for that. Staying down on the shot, tracking the red all the way.
17.
That's his next ball. And to split the reds open.
23.
All the reds had moved.
Yeah, I think that's the secret. Sooner rather than later, one more loose red. Okay, if he gets a certain angle in the black.
$39.
There isn't just one right way of doing it.
Yeah, I must admit, when I was playing,
55.
Get to the middle pocket, or very close. And of course the benefit to break building like do. Oh, but he's just turned the red over. Red just missed to the left of the target. Mark was as surprised as any of us. But what a shot from Mark Allen. And again, that's very...
way he's queuing, looks like he's going for the pot.
Just trying to get the cue ball in behind the pink. Neil will just come on and off the cushion here. Doesn't want to be too firm. Should be that. It's there.
1.
Remaining. Should have done enough for the fourth frame.
But if Neil isn't able to get
Ma-
that should be frame ball.
1.
He'll be very happy, Mark Allen, at the interval.
I think the back of the cluster. Oh no, it's swerved around the brown into the side of the pack. It's a very... The cover.
1. Mark Allen 1. One.
Into the right hand side of the pocket as he's looking at it.
Nine.
Reaction, that's not where he meant it to be. It's close to the middle pocket.
Foul. Neil Robertson.
If you're playing with side spin, as Neil did on his previous shot to miss the middle pocket, the side spin by the time it's hit the red ball has actually disappeared. I meant that. There's no apology. You did come around and have... Just need to mind your work. Cue ball's running loose. Still got right hand side check side on it. It's just come down the side. And there's another.
Neil Robertson.
Just get past the brown. Yeah, he could get past.
Avoid a cannon after putting this red to left corner. Couldn't avoid the cannon. Kind of containing safety shot.
Neil Robertson.
He can impart some spin on it. He's trying to get that ball himself close to that cushion. Plays the screw back to the cushion where the red's going to go. Played it into the black on purpose. That's another example of the heavy.
Six.
John.
Yeah, as long as you keep it.
11.
We have our own system in here. Bit of a heavy contact there. Just push the black to.
Well, it's not.
To be brutally honest, he should never be missing
One.
that red.
Nine.
Our line.
Mark Allen, 9.
One of the things never moves. There's no distractions to them whilst they're throwing. Certainly not in their vision. And it was
Foul.
Neil's.
This is Mark.
Well, we're going to
Foul in
find
the
out
miss,
now.
Mark. Foul in the miss. Mark Allen.
But the only thing wrong here is obviously the points that Neil's given away. Let's bring in Mark Allen back into this frame.
Foul in the miss. Mark Allen, 4.
Feeling inside. And he's got it this time.
One.
Cue ball's going.
Mark Allen, 1.
Like he's going off at least 2 cushions, maybe 3. Through balk. Just missed the yellow. And down to the reds. It's an excellent shot. Table might have left a pot on for Mark. Mark's definitely in charge of this safety exchange now.
Soon, the way the balls are placed. Only 1 point in it.
Trying to skim off the red and get the on and off the top cushion, just past the brown.
Foul. Mark Allen.
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised he didn't play to move the
1.
red out.
He might not have had an easy colour after it, but he's going to try and remove it this time. But
He has got a shot at the red.
One.
shot here. Gain the upper hand. Yeah, well played.
Near
That
Robertson.
yellow just a bounce.
If one player could pot yellow, green, brown and the blue, they wouldn't need the pink.
Slightly surprised Mark Allen never had a go at it.
Does have to play the swerve to get round the black. And that's a misjudgment.
Foul.
Wow.
You're up.
So not straightforward this. Looks it, but it's not straightforward.
5.
Or is he playing a deep screw across the table?
$14.
So just tap this pink over the corner pocket. Looks pretty close. It's
20.
there.
When they are throwing that dart, there is nothing in their eye line that disturbs
Take your
them.
seats quickly, please.
And snooker's very similar.
Well,
Right, as we look at it. Must be tight. And in the end, he missed it thin.
One.
Brilliant, even though he trails. I think on another day he would have played the split there. Maybe that's why he didn't play it.
Near Robertson. 1.
I think sometimes we've thought he'd get that one, and a lot more.
Yeah.
one visit, possibly get back to 3-3. But yeah, that was a...
I don't know if Mark spotted the two reds underneath to this right-hand corner pocket.
15.
Went into the pink from the blue. That's all academic.
Yeah, it's a shot you very
20.
rarely see, really, isn't it? Say, to get the cue ball to go up towards the left-hand side of the table. As he looked at it, it was a full shot.
Nicely played.
31.
That was well played.
$37.
Rooney won't want to move the red off the side cushion. That's his insurance banker. He just didn't get the fuller kiss on the pink that he would have wanted. Oh. Head onto the pink and nudge the pink to the cushion. No, he's put the red on the cushion.
Mark Allen.
Nice choice of shot from Mark Allen. No, the plant was no gimme, but on another day that goes in. Mark Allen, 50 points ahead. And goes the red. Nicely played to avoid the red on the sun round off the two cushions for the red nearest the yellow pocket. Sorry, the red nearest the left-hand corner pocket, I should say. Nicely played with the rest.
4.
Two reds. Cue ball just coming down through the gap. It doesn't look like it's going to get there. But as I say, he won't have wanted to play that shot.
Ma 1.
Oh, what a shot from Neil Rob.
He's got it.
8.
So one good pot here.
That Neil potted. And it's given him this glorious chance now to steal this
15.
frame.
Yeah, that was perfectly played. Back down to somewhere where the cue ball is now. He's too wide. He's too wide.
23.
He's got it. Another fabulous.
$32. $35.
The key shot.
39.
That's the last, when you're clearing the colours, the last real sort of important
44.
shot is bright.
50. 57 on the phone.
Neil Robertson with
For a place in the quarter-final.
That was very impressive, I have to. That was the moment to wait. Sometimes when you've got the momentum and you're free rolling out there, it's great patience to play that safety shot. Looking to keep it. Goodbye, Reds. Logically, you just, when you see that black go on that cushion covered up, you kind of head drops a little bit. All snooker players are the same in that regard.
Foul. And a miss.
Replacement. He's missed
Foul.
that one too.
Miss.
Neil not even getting involved. He's thrown Neil Robertson in. Off Neil's good
One.
safety shot. It has to be.
Foul and a miss.
Doesn't want to do the same thing as the last time, force himself into playing a pot. Yeah, well done.
Certainly isn't what you call a frame.
Just put the sweeps away, please.
Just yet.
That was an X. Very difficult to accumulate points. Wow, he hit that well.
$24.
That really was a great shot. It's one of the best shots he's played all night, to be honest. Perfect position.
To leave himself on this red to right middle.
30.
just cushion is available into the same pocket as this red. That in turn frees up the one next to it, but after that,
then just press.
playing a little bit heavy as it is tonight, that's where the ball misses.
One.
Black. Grief. Are we? Red's home. Nice shot across the table.
9.
Deep screw with right hand side across the table. Between the pink and the red for the red over the pocket. Into position to make sure there's no infringement. It's in the lap of the gods. This looks good. Good pace. That's a nice.
This really is some excellent really some excellent match play stuff we're getting here. As we've already mentioned, the conditions are not ideal.
Big target up there behind the green and brown this time. Played with the right hand side, trying to widen the angle. Just caught that a bit. Playing the two cushion skimmer for the red near the black.
Foul and a miss.
No damage done. Slightly closer to the middle pocket. Widens the angle. Oh, but he's gone too far. All things considered. Just a touch thin. And Neil Robertson get in behind the brown this time. It's an excellent shot there. No attempt. Just played the cue ball, and this looks very good. As played.
Should he pot it? He's not even looking at it. Which surprises me a little bit. Brilliant
One.
shot in the frame at this visit.
Left hand side and move them. No.
7.
Can't avoid the red and pink. On either side. Nice shot from Neil Robertson. Just depends how. As long as he misses the black, he's going to be on this red. And he did play the snooker behind the black, and that's a misjudgment.
Neil Robertson not able to take advantage.
only needs the pink.
Yeah, and obviously being left-handed is going to be a problem.
10.
A lot of the players these days can switch when need be, but that is a very, very bad miss on that brown. Cannon.
He's got the blue. Take the initiative in this little battle that's about to ensue.
Obvious to say, but the priority is not the cue ball in this situation. Just get that pink safe. Possibly play the double into the green pocket, element of safety. No. Well, he didn't play the double. He's not played the best.
Mark's tried to put the black safe there. He's tried to...
Well, there was the cannon.
No, that was never easy. Where's it going to finish? Trust your cue action.
And you practice these thousands of times, and that's why.
So after that brief interlude,
Do me a favour.
Mark up. Score says 4-3. Having led 3-1 at the interval.
Well, Neil will be very disappointed. Reds. That's a cheap way to let your opponent in.
Nine.
Some players would have played for the... And sometimes when you've been
15.
outmaneuvered, going a bit gung-ho, trying to force things. He did have the perfect angle to split the reds there.
Red and leave the one to the left corner.
Okay, had he have missed it, played for the blue.
Thank you.
Nearest the cue ball goes to the right centre pocket. Played on and off the cushion. In tactical play, and then when you do get a chance, just slip back into your normal rhythm and carry on. Sounds ridiculously easy to do, but I can assure you it isn't.
And again. Reason there's actually a very good effort. He deliberately played up
Macallan.
to get this red back in the open. 38 points behind. This here. Again, it's not the best safety shot. Must admit, I expect him to get that. Stretching here. Get here. Pretty good. He's not really taking on anything too risky. And that's well, the fact that that red was over that corner. So it's been bits and pieces for Mark Allen. Can he, the final piece of the puzzle in this frame, and score enough?
Four. 10.
Frame ball. Safely in.
17.
And will be 67. But barring snookers.
Four at the highest break would only be 57.
11.
Beg your pardon, Mark Allen has 77, but even then
11, the
the
frame
scoring
Mark
has not been super.
When you're playing lots of these shots of nothings and shots that you don't really mind if it goes in or not, more about the cue ball. On here to the right centre pocket. Did he get the ball, snooker? This is a good aggressive shot from Mark Allen. If he just misses the...
Foul, Mark Allen, 4.
That was always the problem. That was such a thin... Bits and pieces so far this evening. And he scored one there. Yep, there's lots of players there would have played the red to the left of the pink. Back up to Bork. Doesn't want the cannon on the green. Oh, he's found the gap. He didn't. He's going, but he's back looking at this red now, behind the other reds.
1.
And that's
6.
a lovely shot.
Just going to measure that mark.
The way this.
A very proud moment for him and his family.
14.
Ship, and has been rewarded with the UK Championships final.
Tw 27.
Might have been tempted to play topspin into the bunch, but a crucial stage of this match.
34. 41.
To go wrong. And when he's in these situations around the pink and black spots,
Pot automatically just going to drop on this red and the black cushion. Nothing to do with the cue ball. Didn't expect him to miss that.
Again.
Initiative to Neil Robertson, but again,
who's going to be the first? Well, in fact, it's Mark. Should he miss it? Over half an hour since his last pot.
Mark Allen 59 ahead, 75 remaining, just needs a few reds here.
1.
And then he'll be back getting on the hill. Where's this cue ball?
From Neil, did he? Frame ball. There's another twist.
Mark.
His clearances. Okay, the obvious to right corner. So the problem should only start
1.
after he's cleared all the
Colours, if any. Let's take a couple of pinks. Or one blue.
8.
left cushion. But obviously we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. There's a long way to go before that happens. In fact, he's
Playing for the pink here, building an extra bit of margin of error into the shot. Pop the red on and off the
16.
cushion. No, it's playing for the blue. He's in perfect position here. That's the 43 points. Steal the frame by 1.
22.
more difficult to get nicely on the yellow from the black. It shouldn't be a problem if he gets it. So he's got that level black
30.
left-handed, and he'd have to put the yellow with the rest. I think it's worth a go. He has played the cannon.
He might play for it into the middle pocket. He has.
39.
Just spin the white towards the brown off the cushion. And in doing so, that left hand caught it on the thick side.
There's pressure out there.
Free.
He's won at least.
Oh, so one cushion for me in that situation. Thought he was a bit straight for the two cushions. And it's there.
I've seen Judd Trump miss a black like this to pinch a frame. And not Neil Robertson. It's there, you can see.
So Mark Allen breaks off. In what he hopes isn't the last frame of the night. He caught that red too thick. It
It's deflated. I haven't seen the double kiss.
could have gone anywhere.
Wow. See, caught a glimpse of the winning line.
Thank you.
Sneaky little.
Then he should play it, but even just to have a look at it and have a think about it, not at all.
Played the other red. It's a good shot. Choosing to wait.
First good chance of this frame falls to Mark
One.
Allen. Has Mark Allen got anything left in the tank?
No.
I do a lot. He just know to kill them off in one visit like he normally does.
$17.
For me of the night, as this black goes in, Mark Allen.
25.
Match that I thought we were going to see tonight. Neil down there at 79% pots with that, but it hasn't been that kind of game. It's been a scrappy, hard-fought match, this.
31.
Is the target to get safe in this frame.
13.
One more service from Mark Allen. In the last couple of times he's beaten Neil Robertson, he's just...
$47.
The cue ball up there. Well, that's nicely played. He's found this red, and he can nudge another red out here with this shot.
55.
Problems can start now.
$63. $67.
Frame ball. Nicely in. Second on the table, check side. What's this
73.
frame match? First century break.
$81. $89. $96.
Great careers. Is that blue?
A little bit thick contact, but try and glue this cue ball to the bolt cushion. And he hasn't done. In fact, he's taken this red on to the left corner. Especially now being created with this scoring chance.
$22.
Opponents in. You've got to try and stay positive. Oh, he's found one to the left of the wheels away the out loose reds.
37.
The black. He wants to miss that one. Going to the pack, the right-hand side of the bunch. Cue ball, so he's swinging it round. What
60.
character is she? Just say, still got a couple of balls to pot.
Here we are.
67.
What a fierce competitor Mark Allen is. What a fighter. 5-4 down. But he's come back and every chance of finishing the match.
75.
You see more. Neil Robertson on an easy option to the left corner, left middle pocket.
90.
But take nothing.
96. 97.
Mattered most.
4. 5.
The highest order. Having led the match 3-1 at the interval.
114.
Simple finish, it wasn't that way. Neil fought incredibly difficultly.
114.
There's the handshake.